Well, Luke Bryan here on a Made in the USA weekend, right? And we're doing that one because Mindy Williams is in studio. She loves Luke Bryan and his tight jeans. He has a nice smile, doesn't he?
Well, his smile is good, too.
Okay, thank you.
So was the one on the back.
Okay, so Mindy Williams is in studio. She is the CEO of the Whaley Children's Center. And yes, we just announced our 4th annual roof sit for the Whaley Children's Center is happening about
10 days.
10 days.
I have to go out in the garage, make sure we still got tents for you guys to live in.
Oh, man.
All right, here's the deal. It is happening once again at the McDonald's on Saginaw Street in Grand Blanc, right across from Grand Blanc High School. And, of course, I do have to thank the owners of the McDonald's. We actually have new owners this year.
Yes.
Our old owners, Marie and Kurt, God bless them. They finally retired, and they're enjoying a beach somewhere.
Good for them.
Because they have spent decades in, like, frying grease. So
Right.
They still want to get involved, though.
They do.
In Roof Sit. They messaged us like, hey, we want to help if we
They're
can.
such great people.
All right, so let's talk about that. If people do want to get involved, because this is what's going to happen. We're going to go up on the roof on July 17th, and we're going to raise all these funds for the Whaley Children's Center. And we're going to ask you to bring down donations and change and whatever it is. There's going to be a bunch of businesses who hear it and then go, oh, my goodness, I want to get involved. So why don't we get ahead of that? And if you want to be involved, and we already have great sponsors. Thank you to Tri-County Roofing. Thank you to Dort Federal Credit Union. But there are so many other people who are going to hear it and then say, I want to get involved. Mindy, what can those local businesses do, I guess, to raise funds? I mean, do they start passing the hat now? Do they do a challenge? What can they do?
You guys can do whatever is going to work for you, but just do it. Get involved. This is something that you don't want to miss out on.
Very true. Well,
because like Pat said, like at last minute, we have businesses calling up saying, I can't get you guys a check. How can I get you money?
Yes. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So like, let's plan ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I always talk about ROI. It's called return on investment. And I see you talk about this, Mindy, with the kids at the Whaley Children's Center. And you talk a lot often about when they leave the center, whether it is because they have their forever family, or sometimes you do have kids who age out.
So this week alone, one of our kids left, and he was at the center longer than me.
I saw that Facebook post that you put. Oh, it was so sweet.
And now, was this a we are aging out, or is this a we found a forever family?
He was 18.
18.
And the state had made an arrangement for him to go to a independent living placement.
Yeah.
So he's not on his own. He still has support.
Sure.
But the days leading up, because we all knew it was coming, it was so emotional for everybody.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you how many times and how many hugs that he gave and just said, thank you. Thank you for giving me a home. Thank you for doing this. And
that is where your funds go, to create that home for, and listen, some of these stories, and that is,
they're horrific. They really are.
They are. And listen.
It's the kind of stuff you see on TV and you can't believe it would really happen in real life, and then it does. And these kids are at Whaley.
But like, not even that, just some of these kids who literally have been on their own. Like, I have a 12-year-old, and my 12-year-old, God bless him, but I think without me, the kid would probably die of starvation in about 12 hours. He doesn't have those life skills yet. And then, Mindy, we've talked about kids that come into your place at 12. They've been on their own for 4 years.
Yeah.
They had absentee parents that just checked out when they were 8 due to addiction issues, and now they've just been kind of running the town by themselves.
raising their siblings.
Raising siblings.
Raising themselves.
doing things they should not have to do at that age.
Exactly.
They're not allowed to be just kids.
Absolutely.
So that's that's the big mission, is to let them be kids. And then there's the ROI, because after they're kids, they become adults. And what do we always talk about now, right? It's our favorite like pastime, is to sit there and just like rag on like the new generation. If you're not helping them, if you're not giving them that hand.
It's our job to make sure they become successful, contributing adults. That's what our job is.
And that's what you guys essentially are doing, because then these kids a lot of them choose to stay in Genesee County, because your kids are coming from all over the state, right?
Correct.
So they're coming from up north.
They're coming from the entire state. We're open statewide, and we have a very small amount of kids that actually come from Genesee County.
Okay.
But a lot of them end up staying. And the ones that don't come back to visit. They call to check in.
Yes.
I had a huge Easter dinner. The barn put it on for us. It was so kind of them. And, 12 kids came back.
Yeah.
Just to hang out. And we got to have Easter with them because they didn't have anywhere else to go. We're still their family.
And you have Whaley kids who will leave and then come back to work at Whaley.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of them, yes.
That speaks volumes.
It's pretty amazing. It really is.
The Whaley Children's Center is a unique place here in Genesee County that does more good than you will ever probably know. And it's reached more people. Every year we do Roof Sit, I have people come out that go, my grandmother was, housed there. Congressman Dan Kildee comes out. Turns out the guy worked there and he was like 18
Yeah.
and he still remembers the phone number by heart. The guy. So it means that if you kind of like poke your fingers around your community, you probably have someone in there, whether they're a politician all the way down to a granddaughter that can tell you a story about how the Whaley Children's Center helped them out. And of course, we would love to think that all your taxes and your fees for your driver's license they all go to fund it. But unfortunately, we're still working on the roads. So we do need money for this.
We do.
Like we raise funds privately. We turn people upside down sometimes and shake them down for their last nickel. But I love this this event because it allows everyone to come in, and whether you got $1 all the way up to $100,000. You like that? How I just tossed that out there?
Wow.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
you like
bigger
that?
than our goal this year,
I
but
know.
we'll take it.
But no matter what it is, you can get involved and you can help.
Absolutely.
All right. It is the fourth, and I can't believe it's the fourth one, Mindy.
It is. And it's going to be wonderful weather for us.
Mindy is so afraid of the weather, and I keep telling her, I said, I looked at the extended forecast, and it says like 82 degrees.
We can deal with 82.
I'm telling you, it's going to be nice. All right, we're going to be on the roof of the McDonald's in Grand Blanc at Saginaw Street, right across from the Grand Blanc High School. It starts in 10 days. We're up there from July 17th, a Wednesday, until 10 a.m. on July 19th, that Friday.
And we're still taking business sponsors.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
However you want to get involved, I'm going to
Yes.
get all the info up at WCRZ.com.
All right, so come on down. 3 days, rain or shine. It's all to help benefit the Whaley Children's Center. We want you to plan on being there. Mindy, thank you so much. I love you. Thanks for coming in early, okay?
Love you tons.
All right, see ya.